Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. We're back here in Season 24 Gold Rush. It's almost midnight. I'm filling up the stuff. You can see I did a clean out. It was roughly 800 ounces. I just need to fill up my ranks. Now, the way I'm digging, it's not as good as it could be, unfortunately, or as fast, but it's working. I'm almost out of dirt at the bottom. Let's go take a look once we get everything filled up here. I know it's not efficient because I've already filled these up once. Like, generally I can get a full cleanup done. It's pretty loud, actually. Full cleanup done without filling them up. This is the second time I'm filling them up, so it's just taking forever. But we'll see at midnight how inefficient I'm actually digging, because I know it's pretty inefficient, unfortunately. So I might switch up my strategy a bit more later on the next reset. Like, I like this idea of this road here. It works out really well. But maybe we'll just do it a little more. I think we can get around there. I just filled up the dump truck, so we don't have to get around it. It's on this side. Dump truck's on the other side. That's where kind of what I was thinking about. I should go buy some big old gas cans. They're actually on sale right now, 28% off. Not that they cost a lot, but of course we're like almost, well, all right, one last place we gotta go. Let's hope this works. You see where I'm going. Perfect, perfect. Whoa, slow down. Now, I did build a ramp. It's just actually what's slowing me down a bit, too. Mostly that's what's slowing me down. It goes all the way around the outside here. And it's a bit of a mess. Could have been done differently. But we got 57. That should be enough to fill this guy up. Especially since it's not all the way empty, but... So, yeah. One thing that I didn't do, I didn't make the corners wide enough. So I always have to like kind of stop and back up. And then this road is so, especially right here, so skinny. Like the dump truck, it goes up and down, but man, you got to be careful about driving. And you'll see as we get along in here. I have 2 out of 3 switches done. We got actually 1 bucket into the next one. But I doubt we'll dig fast enough to get it done by midnight. Not that that bothers me any. Come on, where is it at? That's the fuel cap. All right, there we go. And now we'll just get rid of this. I found the fastest way to get rid of this is to travel, because you take both the truck and the trailer with you. And to realign them doesn't take too much if you go right the first time. Can't see if it was yellow or not, so. Well, I think it should be there. Oh, it's backwards. Okay. I don't know. All right. You know what? I'm not going to waste too much time with that. We got stuff that's rolling already. This guy will need some gas in a bit. But we're set. See, we've already lost 2%. We haven't done anything. So, see, even getting down this is a bit of a headache. Generally, I don't have to stop and turn to get down here, but going back up, it's So I suggest maybe not making a ramp like that. It's, oh, let's see, we should... It's actually good to park out here a little ways. You can obviously see I've done a lot of digging down here, so yeah. It's going pretty well, so we should back this guy up. Oh yeah, almost all the teeth on this digger. They're not broken, at least it doesn't say they're broken, but it's yellow, meaning they're about to break. So as long as they don't all break at the same time, we'll be okay. Otherwise, I'll have to go buy some teeth, but that's not a problem. You can see I got $1 million. So I'm thinking about not resetting, but buying the claim and then doing a reset. We'll see how much we get out of the dirt down here. There is still about 10 blocks that I can go and dig from, but they they need some bulldozing. In fact, the ones back there you can see that are highlighted are some of those ones that I can dig, but they need there's a lot of top dirt on them, or overburden on them, so we got to get rid of that. Like, this digging is going well. It's quite fast, you know, but the problem is not so much the digging as it is the travel. I mean, even having the Franks down this far would be a help, except that I just, like, extended my travel by, like, the same amount that those Frankensteins save. So, I didn't really win. Like, maybe if I had the third one now, it might help. But, I'm not gonna go and be bothered by it, really, at this time. In fact, I'll probably wait and buy that one in the winter. And then get all set up for another run when... We're still in our seasonal gold. Oh, I haven't shown the leaderboard, have I? We're a little behind because I was planning to make a video yesterday. I really was. But like, I fell asleep. It really sucks. So, we are... Let's go back to max gold first. So, oh, they put more in. So we're now... Well, no, they didn't. Okay, we're fine, but there's a lot to get in there. So we're 1,700 down, but even with just this clean out, we should be making that about 1,000. So if I can just stay focused today and put 2 more in, like, see, the thing is, I was gonna do a lot of stuff yesterday, like 2 more clean outs and a video, and I just, well, I get like that. I get tired, I fall asleep, but then when I woke up, I was like really groggy, like just couldn't deal with anything. And so I didn't play any games. I was up for a few more hours. That's the thing with me, if I like fall asleep outside of my kind of general sleeping hours, I'm on a pretty good, what you might call strict sleeping thing, just to help out with my sleeping disorder. Like, if I keep a pretty steady sleep thing, then I don't have too many problems with falling asleep in the daytime. But if I happen to fall asleep outside of my general schedule that I keep, I get all groggy, I feel like a mess, and like I just don't function well when I wake back up. So naps don't really work, unless it's like I lay down and I take like a 10-minute power nap. And all that does is like kind of clears some of the tiredness I feel, but like it doesn't, it's not like, wow, waking up feeling refreshed. I wish I could have that feeling, but I've never had that. I wake up, I generally feel like I should have slept another 5 hours. And some days, I wake up, I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I feel worse than when I went to sleep, but I'm like, well, gotta get up and get to life, because that's where we're at. Alright, midnight's coming around. Let's see how good we've been digging, or how poorly. This ramp is really, I should have, like I was trying to make the ramp much shorter, but like I didn't make it wide enough because I didn't want to cut into those bricks or those squares right there. So I had no room to actually swing the arm and make the ramp. So basically, because I couldn't make the road wide enough, I had to make the ramp long. Which sucks, but that's how it is. It's how it goes sometimes. I'm gonna back up some more here. So that's probably number 2. So I need 3 more. So at least there'll be enough down here for 1 more clean out. I mean the one that we're in, and then there's probably enough for 1 more. And then I'll have to go up on top, but that should put me really close back to the top 10. God, I wish I could have played more yesterday. I didn't plan on sleeping. But that's life. I did stay up 1 or 2 nights later than I should have. And that's what actually led to me falling asleep yesterday. Ah, nuts. We're throwing it on the ground. Gotta stop that. Dude, this is almost broken. Yeah, as long as it's not broken, we're gonna keep going. See, every tooth is like, we're gonna die soon. But they shouldn't break all at once. At least I've never seen them all just break right at once. Like if you just, because one will break and then you have a few more, you know, shovels full and then another one will break and kind of goes down that road. I've never seen you just like dig into the dirt and it's like ding 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 ding, all 6 of them just end up breaking, which is good because I mean I can keep digging for as long as one is not completely broken. And I don't know if that really affects anything. I haven't seen that like you don't get a smaller scoop or anything. It keeps digging like normal, so I don't really think there's a problem with broken teeth. Besides, when the final one breaks, then it won't dig at all. You kind of expect that. That's how it would really work. Ooh, 15 minutes. We'll take a look at the end screen and see where we're at. I left the lights on. It's all good. What kind of stinks is I've got this one, so technically it was dug up in this day. Oh, we don't have our... You know, if I had... Well, it still probably would... Okay, we need to, like, try this again. We didn't have our diff on. We just didn't have the oomph to get up there. Like this should be counted in this day's, you know, amount of dirt that we've processed, but it won't. So I didn't really want to cut into the wall there because it's all good dirt. Like there's, those squares have 800 and 900 ounces in them. If I cut it down to that size, I'm losing a bunch of gold, so I don't want to do that. Okay, there's the midnight. 16, so we're down about 300 yards per day. It's not too bad, actually. Could be a lot better. I wish it was like 25 and not 16. Doing this, I lose about 7% gas every time we go and fill this guy up. Almost could make it. It was just a little wider, but like I said, oh crap, no, 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 don't do this. Ah, shit. Now, luckily, I've done this a few times, so luckily, what it normally does, I'll say restore. It'll pop in here, and yeah, there we go. I don't know, it shouldn't do that. I mean, I'm glad it does, to be honest. It saves me a lot of time, but normally it should just well, basically, if we fall on our side, it should have popped me back up there. So I think that's what it's, like, trying to do, or why it does that. But, you know, because we hit restore, it should have just restored us back to the front. Again, like I said, I'm glad it doesn't, because that saves me a ton of time. So I have fallen many times. I ain't gonna lie, probably about every other time, maybe every 2 times that I go up there, when I come back down and fall. Okay, now we're a little far away. So I'll get a little closer here. That might be too close, but we'll give it a go. At least if I want to dig right there at that corner it is, but... basically it's 4:06 when I started digging, so let's see. Like, how long does it take to do a full turnaround here? I still kind of get that corner. It's like I feel like I'm digging pretty fast, except when I come over to this side, but you know, in order to clean this all up proper, you got to do that. But overall, like just digging right in front of me here, popping it into the dump truck's quite fast. Basically, it's the travel time now that's like eating up my efficiency here. So again, what I need is just more time to play the game. Like, this isn't completely bad efficiency time, but obviously if I was doing 25, gosh, I hope I'm not just throwing it all over the place. $66. See, that looks like I threw it over the dump truck. Don't know if that's true. Wasn't really watching the percentages. Where are we at? 97. Okay. Grab some from right here. I have to check out my workers here soon, because I might have, what the heck? Crap. I don't know what that was. That was really unfortunate. Maybe it like thought it had gotten stuck in the wall or something and pushed me out. Don't want to see that happen with a full bucket of dirt, because man, that could have like emptied out all the dirt. Would have made me mad. Like up here, we could probably fix this. I'm to the point where I'm like, just don't care. It's gonna take longer to get the bulldozer down here and fix it than just to like deal with it. At least maybe. Get the dozer down here, I actually have to move the Frankenstein. There's no other way around it. Because if you try to take the dozer off an edge even this high, it just gets stuck. So there's just must be the dozer that has low fuel, because it's the only one we didn't fill up. That's just such a... I don't think this would pass any sort of safety things if, you know, there was like a inspection that came by, or an inspector. Make sure we're all digging good and clean here. I would probably fail the inspection, because that is a terrible road. But I don't seem to mind. 406, 411, that's 5 minutes. I think the best I've done is maybe 3.5 minutes, but the way you dig like that, you can't continue that way for so long. Because then you have to like stop and adjust and move and just a lot of things. So very soon we'll be digging up the old ramp we used to use. I guess we could park this... Well, it's because we're digging the whole square, because I could park it over here. And then I don't swing as much. I mean, I guess that would save a little time, wouldn't it? But then when I dig here, it's kind of... Let's back up. Which means then the dump truck may not be in reach anymore. Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna... have to reposition this. So what we'll do is we'll park it further up here. Let's see how that goes. Looks like now it's too close, but all we can do is just dig where we can dig, and then basically, I'm just hoping to get to the clean out before I have to change the teeth. I'll change them once we're done. So it's not a big deal. I think we just need one more dump truck full. Kind of lost count. Like this one could even be the one that we need. In fact, like I could have made this all the way with the bulldozer, but it was just like kept going and going, and like I'm like, oh, the amount of like angle that it's like cutting is so little that it's like I would have to wrap around this whole pit to get it down to the floor with the bulldozer. So that's why I actually... At the end there, it's pretty steep, and that's because I used the excavator, and even there, well, I barely had enough room because it was stuck in the corner. So sometimes, so I could have made it a lot like less steep if the. Okay, that's what I wanted. Let's see where Let's see where we're at. Yeah, that's right. That'll be the last. Should be the last one coming up here. But we can hop in the dump truck and... Yeah, I see this guy's low on. We can still fill this up until... Gosh, I like turned it off. It was all on and ready to rock and roll. It looks like even that ramp that we've got there, we'll be digging it up in a little while because there's some good dirt there. So we can move back a little bit. Takes a little while for everything to be delivered, so I know that we can get most of this dump truck full before it even starts crying about the fact that we got stuff being filled up. So the remarks I was kind of discussing, someone asked about, what was the question? I can't remember. Something about the Franks, because they were having some issues and feeling like the gas was just eaten up. Well, I said, if you're digging it like I am now, where you're using the dump truck and the excavator, you're going to lose a lot of gas in the deal. It's not super efficient. You got to just be dumping the dirt into the back of the Frankenstein in order to actually be let's pop out. So we're almost done with the dirt there. 96, are you kidding me? How much dirt's in here? What? We were at 82. Are we losing dirt somewhere? This should have been, okay, 99. Question really is, are we going to have enough dirt for everything to get to 100? Oh, those red. Alright, everything's at 100. Yay. Stop. We'll unplug the water for a minute. So I'm going to go to town. Oh, you know what we should do? Because I'm going to, look at this. It's all the magnetite. So we gotta get into the truck. Oh, we should turn these guys off. Let's not waste their fuel. This guy needs to get filled up. Actually, let's do this. Alright. Basically, we're going through every machine to get to the truck because I went the wrong way. Boy, it's sure dark. Oh, we left the truck on. Man, I'm good. Let's go get some buckets, turn in some magnetite, sell it all, make $1 million. Actually, I think that's only enough to, what is it, like 5 buckets? So we have maybe 200K there, 250. There's 6 actually, and there is 42% in there. We're taking it all. So what I'll do is take this one out, and we'll just replace it. Basically filled up all of our buckets. See, we would have had to get a new bucket because what we already had would have filled up 2 buckets. So this is a good investment, you know. Now I don't need it for the upgrades, but it's sure a good source of money that isn't dipped into by a greedy owner. Basically, after I buy the claim, I probably won't use the magnetite separator anymore. You know, because I really kind of don't need the money. This was like good money to pay like the daily rents and stuff, so. And now it's going to help me get, buy the claim. I don't think we'll have enough. Just, there's something here that's broken. Hey! That didn't go up. Did you see it didn't go up? So this button that's broken. Well, we had 6 buckets and some, so it looks like we got the right amount, but it looked like that did not go up. Is it on the ground? Oh, it is on the ground. It's not a big deal. It's because it's over here, like repair guys would never come over here to fix it. That's always good. Oh, wait. We have to hit the button. Come on, big money. 17. That's a whole lot of magnetite. So we got 250K. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. We want to sell magnetite first. This is the weird thing I don't get. Why don't they just let it go all the way and we can sell everything we got? But okay, 78K for the first one. And then it also closes us all the way out. And 61 makes 6 and 7 is 13. So about 140K. Shouldn't it be more though? Because each bucket alone is worth 54K. We had 6 buckets. We should have had 250. Something's wrong here. Math ain't adding up. We got about 130. So it feels like we got oh, I'm looking for, yeah, my truck is here, but I don't need it. Maybe I should do a test, save this under a different name, reload my other game and do 1 bucket at a time and see if we get more. Eight days to autumn. We still got lots of time. Sell. So probably the next one we'll be able to buy the claim, which is the one that we're going to put through. But let's look at our workers just real quick. I was going to say we can retrain this guy, but he's already trained for what we need him to be. Oh, this lady's still so far away. What I was thinking, for instance, is we could train the shaker, retrain the shaker and those guys. And add them back in later. Because I think that, honestly, Well, see, I just don't know. Yeah, because we've got the workers here, but we need workers in the trucks to get the gas thing. Okay, this guy has 1 day, so that's not too bad. Let's see if there's anyone. No waiting. They gave me a bunch of stupid people. And, you know, I didn't think about it. I should have left a few of the guys in there so we could have hired them back, but that's my bad. So let's get out of here and go do our cleanup. I didn't think about it. I thought we had enough guys. Well, we kind of did, but the problem is I didn't, I didn't train them properly. I forgot to like upgrade them, so they didn't move up as we went through days. So that kind of sucked. That was my bad. Like I said, that was a rookie mistake. All right. Oh, we left the truck up there. I mean, it's not a big deal yet, but it will be when we need another bucket, so. Here we go. Let's see how much gold we got today. So we're gonna need a lot. Like when we get 2 800-ounce cleanups, then we're pretty close to like getting right back to the leaderboards, the top 10, so. That's not as promising as I was hoping. $40 ounces. It's not bad though. Okay, that's the kind of bucket I'm looking for. 700 ounce, or yeah, out of the magnetite, 700 is whopping good. So I'm hoping this one is the same. Pretty doggone close, so I'm very happy to see 54 ounces. 108, so we got 148 ounces out of the one side, so almost 300 down here. Was like 296, I think is what it'll end up being. Let's just see, was I right? 248? 246. That's because this other bucket wasn't quite the same as the other one, that's all. So roughly 300, and then from the top we'll have about 170. So that's close to 500. Then we'll get like, I think 230 or so out of the mats, out of, is it 230 or is it 260? Well, let's say between, I would say 240 is probably what we'll look at. So 120 on each. It could be more, could be less, but we're looking like a very close 800 ounce cleanup. We'll see. We're gonna need a new bucket here in just a minute. That's at 78, so. And now it's at 91. Oh, whoops, I was gonna kind of wait, but oh well, not a big deal. Actually, we'll have to have this. I don't want to go get the truck, so we'll just wait a second here. Oh, we didn't add this. So we'll go get another bucket here in a minute. Actually, we can start here now. Oh, that's not what we wanted. It's about there. We can stand and grab everything. Yeah, it would just be shy of 500. Oh, we not turn this guy on? Be very helpful if we did. And we'll go back. I'm gonna play dumb games here. This is, and I've said this before, but this is another reason why workers are awesome. Without the workers, couldn't do that. What? 99. Yeah. Oh, whatever. All right. I've also said we should have ability to click and say, clean it all out regardless if, you know, it's full or not. Gosh. Honestly, we all can think of some cool upgrades or quality of life updates that could make the game a lot better. It's a shame that there's what seems to be no more development on the game. There's still a lot that can be done in this game to make it better. Make it as awesome as possible, you know? I mean, it is a pretty solid game. People will disagree with me there, but I think overall, it's a solid game. Yes, it has some bugs, but I don't think there's any game out there that doesn't have a bug or a, you know, a place that you can manipulate it to get what you need. I mean, think about Super Mario Brothers. If you don't know what that game is, you should look it up. It's an old game, and it too has a great solid game. But you know what? You can cheat and get a endless amount of lives if you know how to do it. It's called turtle hopping. I got really good at it, you know, but it had its problems, and yet it's still grade A game, you know. So I'm saying, like, no game is perfect. At some point, someone will probably find a bug, regardless of how much you've done to counteract the bugs, because, you know, people play games in the ways that the developer didn't always plan the game to be played, which will then create kind of a bug in the system, or like just a way that they weren't planning it to behave, and so it behaves kind of funny, and then, you know, of course, if all the games were played the way they were supposed to, maybe some of them wouldn't be that fun. I mean, they'd be okay, but like, there's definitely games that obviously where they've included mods so that you can make it better. Like I said, there's always that person out there that's going to play the game in a way it was never meant to be played, and really test the boundaries of what the game can do and can't do, and what it allows you to do and it shouldn't. And generally that's when you find bugs, is when someone's doing something stupid and silly that they shouldn't be doing. All right, here we go. Big money, come on. God, we spend like the whole night. That's the sad part. I've been using the night times for stuff when I should just be digging at night. When all your buckets are full, you can't do much about it. So what I'm going to do is we can start this and it won't have a problem, but we don't want to miss any gold, so we'll put that up there. This is in case I forget to put the buckets there, which has happened in the past. So okay, this is good. See, we're gonna, oh, we're not gonna, we'll get 750. That's still a really doggone good cleanup, you know. It's not like bad, it's good. So let's see where it goes. So that'll give us like 1,500 as of 2 cleanups. Okay, 762. It's not bad. Where are we looking on the leaderboard? We are not far away. 1,000 ounces is all. And if I'm very, if I can take the time today, which I'm hoping I can, I should be able to get this put together. So get back at top 10. Let's take a look at seasonal gold just quick. And we're just a few ounces away. Well, not a few, a couple hundred, but not bad. In fact, if I put in another one, we'll be about 9th place. I think if we got above 10K, which we'll definitely do in a season, I'm going to try to get to Wrathland. Take him. So I need 15K. I don't know if he's done with his season or not. Him and I have been doing something. He is digging in the season. He's doing a full season, trying to get his season total. So am I. He is only digging at night because that's when the best bonus is. And I'm digging night and day, and we're going to see who gets more money out of the season. So hopefully he'll report back to me what he got in the season. If you're listening to Wrathland, take a photo. Like when you end your season, take a screenshot and send it to me in chat. And then I'll do the same with you, and then we can see and compare who, like, what was the best way. Because we were both kind of wondering, is it better to just dig at night, or is it, even though you do get less bonus, you get more time to collect dirt in this scenario where I'm doing it. So, man, I need about 10 more cleanups, well, maybe 11, to get to where he's at. Oh, we only need 7, right? So we probably only need 8 or 9. So I've got at least 3 probably before I do a reset, and I'm hoping to get 4 or 5 out of the reset. And it's still 8 days to autumn, so we've got 15 days. If I can kind of get at least a cleanup or 2 in each day, then I will pass him up quite easily. So we'll see how it goes, but for now then, we'll leave it here. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.